I did not announce this live video, so I'm hoping some people get the notification and come in and say hello to me. It's not going to be a really long live today. Just going to talk a little bit about why I didn't do a regular recorded video. Think of this kind of like a confessional. Hello, whoever came in the room. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Hi, Collins. Hi, Karen. No, this isn't going to be a long one. It's not going to be a long live video. So I'm going to get right to the point because I have so many people like, oh, I missed your live. Just because you missed the live, you can still watch it. It's the same thing as a recorded video at that point. As you come in the room, don't forget the thumbs up. Say hi. Let me know who you are. I'm just going to start talking. And then when I'm done saying what I have to say, hey, Barb, when I'm done saying what I have to say, I'm going to go ahead and scroll through the chat and answer any questions. If you have any questions, that would be great. Hi, Rosio. How are you? So anyway, all right. So as most of you know, I'm in a challenge this week with Misty Hernandez. Both her and I, we obsessively log our foods. Hi, Constance. How are you? We obsessively log our food. We obsess over numbers. We obsess over the scale. We obsess over tracking. And sometimes your brain just needs a break from all of that, from all of it. And so I entered into a commitment with her that I would not track this week. And so far, I have not done that. However, I also promised her that I would not weigh in. So I have a story and a confession. I have already shared this with Misty, so she knows, and I have her blessing and her forgiveness. So I was actually feeling so amazing last night because I made my 5th day on carnivore and I've been doing really freaking good. And then yesterday I had a day where I knew I ate a little bit more calories, but when I woke up this morning, hi, Michelle, hello. When I woke up this morning, I woke up feeling thin. I woke up feeling like I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I was going to step on that scale and it was going to drop. And even though I made the promise and the commitment not to weigh myself, I did it anyway. Stupid. Big mistake. Because I got on the scale and Sheila took over. I gained 2.5 pounds. And you know what happened? You know what happened after that. So I gained 2.5 pounds and I had a mini emotional breakdown. I went through the whole Sheila. I went through the whole, yes, Collins, hello. I went through, man, if you could have heard some of the mean, evil, awful, degrading things that I said to myself this morning. I called myself, you're stupid. You're never going to succeed at this. You should quit YouTube. Nobody wants to watch you. You're a freaking failure. You're a fat ass. You don't need to eat. Nothing you do is working. You've tried Weight Watchers. You've tried this. You've tried that. You're just a big fat failure. You're going to be fat the rest of your life. This is how incredibly mean and cruel I was being to myself this morning. I know, Wendy, I can't. So I did that, and I originally recorded my usual, where I'm sitting in my car and I'm showing you what I have for breakfast. And I literally broke down crying. I broke down crying. I was going to leave. I was going to leave YouTube. I was going to announce today that I was going to quit my channel because who in the heck would want to watch somebody who fails at everything they try? That was Sheila talking to me now. And as the day went on, I just kept praying. And I just kept praying. And I just kept praying. And then a blessing. Stephen Blake. You guys know who Stephen Blake is, right? He used to be Keto Steve. Now he's Stephen Blake. And he is so legitimate. He does some of the most amazing keto interviews. And he was interviewing Keto Christina, and I have never seen her channel before. And I'm listening to his interview with Keto Christina, who's apparently she's a nutritional coach, she's a keto coach. But man, she started talking about it changed my whole that interview, Stephen Blake, changed my whole mindset, changed my whole day, made me look at things from such a different perspective. I was beating myself up all day long. And I'm listening to this interview, and I'm listening to Keto Christina, and she's talking about the circadian rhythm, how our bodies have the natural. She talked about I suffer from dawn phenomenon. That's the really high blood sugar first in the morning. She talked a lot about leptin. Is it leptin? Leptin. She talked about how usually if you're insulin resistant, you're leptin resistant, and how, one of my biggest complaints has always been, you guys tell me that on keto you're never hungry, and I have never experienced that. You know how hard that I've had to work at, fasting. I had to build myself up to fasting. And one of my biggest things was I felt hungry. And then that's what's causing the binges. So then I started following Keto in the Chaos, her higher protein, restricted calorie for weight loss. And I started having binge after binge because I was just hungry all the time. And it's like, it's like when I'm eating, and I had this issue before I was ever keto. I'd be eating, and it's like I should be full. And everyone at the table, I'm talking the fat me. I'd be at the table and I'd be eating, and I would still be hungry. And the only thing that would keep me from continuing eating is the fact that I'd be too embarrassed to eat in front of everybody there, because everybody else, I'm just going to eat half. This is so much. And I'd be sitting there thinking, I'll eat your half. I'll eat it, right? I just would I never felt full. And Keto Christine on Stephen Blake's interview went into depth about leptin. And thank you, Michelle. I've got your messages. I'm going to go back and flip through everybody. I needed to hear that. And because I had been praying all day long, I then said to myself, maybe there's something that I do on YouTube that somebody needs to hear. Maybe there's something that I do that matters. Maybe there's something I do that makes a difference. I'm not comparing myself to Stephen Blake. I'm not comparing myself to Keto Christina. But I'm just saying, the whole reason I started YouTube was to make a difference. And every day I get on here, I feel like a failure. And I get on here and I just pray, God, please let my story touch somebody's heart. Please let somebody relate to me. Make my struggle somebody's victory. Make my struggle somebody's message. Make something. If I'm gonna struggle, I'm okay with that, because I want Jesus to use me. Please use me. Please use me. And if that means that I've got to carry this on my shoulders, it is not as heavy as the cross. No matter what struggle I'm under, it would never weigh as much as that crown of thorns and that cross. So you know me. You guys all know me. I can't quit. I wish a couple of you come over here and kick Sheila's butt. I'm sorry about that emotional breakdown. But I'm still feeling super amazing about my accomplishments with carnivore. I did another day of carnivore. I'm going to look at your messages real quick so I can calm down for a minute. I'm going to read your messages. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, you guys have all been talking to me. Yes, I love Stephen. I know. And I'm also thinking about the readjustments, because I've been doing carnivore. Karen said, think about water weight. Because I've been doing higher protein, it could be I've started walking again. The last week I've been walking. My protein's been a lot higher. This could be lean mass that I'm building. Hi, Keto Grace. Hi, Collins. I love your name, by the way, Collins. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just found her today. Hi, Penny. Sorry, Constance. I'm an emotional person. I'm a very honest person. I love you guys too. Thank you, Roseo. I needed to hear that today. We do all struggle. We do. And most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm like super positive. Thank you, Michelle. Yes. And that is so frustrating for me because you hear so many successful keto people go, well, if you're not losing weight, if you're not losing at least a pound a week, you're doing something wrong. And when you take somebody that has habitual eating issues, when you take somebody who comes from a history of habitual dieting and binge eating and anorexia and bulimia, you know what that does? You know what they hear when they hear you say you should be losing weight every day? Oh my goodness. And I can testify to that. That kills a person like me. Thank you. Thank you, Misty. Oh, hi, Misty. Hi, Alex. Oh, thank you. Yes, Jesus is good all the time, isn't he? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard. I've only lost, you know how hard it is for me to say out loud, I've only lost 30 pounds in 17 months. And then I expect you guys to look at me as a credible keto YouTuber. And I don't feel that way because, I don't have 90 pounds lost. I don't have 100 pounds lost. I don't have that. And so, I think what's happening is as the new year rolls around, I know there's going to be so many people flooding YouTube looking for how to do keto, and they're going to find my videos and they're going to be like, she's only lost 30 pounds. I'm not watching her. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like such a failure. I do. And I shouldn't feel that way because I've reversed type 2 diabetes. I've raised my good cholesterol. I've reduced my arrhythmia by 30%. I'm off all medication. Yes, that's what I can't remember what carnivore is. A female carnivore I was watching, and she was talking about the initial gain. And she said that I need to do this for at least 1 month before I can say whether it works or not. No, You know, what's that saying that everybody says? Oh, there's a saying on TikTok about the devil coming after you because he doesn't go after clean houses, or there's some saying. My head's in a. Yes. Yes, Karen. Today I worked in the rain all day long. It was horrible. I had to take the dogs out last night at 12 o'clock midnight because it was storming here. And of course, they got wet and I got wet. Yes. Windy. I'm going to the Melanie, exercising more, eating my meaty Mondays, retaining water, and supposedly gained 4 pounds, even though I haven't. Yes, it is very frustrating, Wendy. Yes, he is. Devil's always there. Yeah, and the stress that I'm under. I mean, so honestly, I'm under an incredible amount of stress at work. I'm actually at a pivotal point in my life and considering changing careers after 20 years at the same place. I haven't made up my mind yet. I just keep praying and I hope that God shows me the answer. I pray if it's meant to be, let it happen. Open those doors, Jesus. And if it's not, just keep me right where I'm at and help me have a grateful spirit and a grateful heart. You know what? That's what I'm saying. Not even just since the beginning, Roseo. You asked me how I'm feeling now versus before I started. I feel amazing, but you know what? I feel good on carnivore. I never thought. Now, if I wasn't taking the ox bile, I don't think I'd feel this amazing, but I really feel energized. I feel strong. I can't explain to you what's happening since I've been doing carnivore, and I thought I could never do it, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Maybe not strict carnivore, but I'm doing less than 5 carbs a day. Oh, I love you so much, Karen. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, Misty. You shouldn't feel like a failure. 100 pounds is amazing. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, um, TikTok. I don't know. I think it's Princess Ninja. Maybe it's Melanie Age. I'll have to get that for you. I just joined not long ago and I've only made a couple videos, but I mostly watch. He is going to see me through. Yes, so I've been doing really good on carnivore. Today I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. I had 3 ounces of chicken breast. I had 1 ounce of cheese, 1 ounce of liverwurst. I had something else, but I promise you it was strictly carnivore. Oh, my nose is running now, and I'm sitting here in front of you doing this. But I don't want to make this long because my hubby and I are going to spend some time together tonight. And I really need that. I really need that. But I wanted to quit today. I really wanted to, not keto. I didn't want to quit keto. I wanted to quit YouTube. And that was that voice that was, you're failing. Who wants to watch your channel? And, it was really a hard day for me. You know what? I gotta tell you, Constance, that this morning I had diarrhea for the first time since I started keto. I had diarrhea. I mean, it was very painful. But I'm hearing that that's to be expected when you first start carnivore. Oh, thank you, Karen. I'm in town longer than normal tonight. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. No, I mean, I'm just telling you that emotionally, yeah, my body is trying to adjust. Here's what I have noticed though. My face was getting really bad. The acne, I don't mean to get so close up, but the acne was getting really big, and now it's like clearing up pretty quickly. So I'm pretty happy about that. My energy, okay, so the biggest thing that I've noticed since I've started carnivore today is successfully day 6 of carnivore. I've noticed my energy level. I'm crashing sometime around 1:30 every day. I crash a little bit. But, and so, I really shouldn't be consuming. This is decaf, by the way. This is decaf. Um, and I am going to be giving up heavy cream. I am going to give that up just temporarily. I'm going to stick with the carnivore, and I'm going to see how that works for me. And I'm going to give it a little bit more time to work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are what keeps me here. Yeah. I'm only doing carnivore on Mondays, but I think it's doing something. Yeah, I mean, if anything else, Wendy, what it's doing is it's forcing your body to use all the glucose that you may have stored in your muscle and fat tissue. Not that you're doing high carb. I'm just saying if your body has stored any, you know what I'm hating? I'm hating my hormones right now. I, for the first time in my life, am getting a goatee. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. I have this little cluster. Now, my doctor says it's from having PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. About 5 years ago, I started getting these 2 little patches of black hair right here. And if I don't pluck them, they'll get long. And the problem is that I can't see without my glasses, you know. But yeah, there's like 5 hairs right here and like 5 hairs right here. And I've just noticed that the dark hairs are getting worse. And it's crazy because my hair's going gray and the dark hairs on my face. And I can't bleach it or anything. You see a difference. Cutting out sugar, alcohol. Bang is my vice still, 1 a day. I've had a couple bangs, like, I gotta be honest. I have had a couple bangs, and I know sucralose. See, sucralose doesn't seem to really have a huge impact. I don't want to do it every day, but I do like the Bang energy drinks. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm lucky because that hair on my face is really light blonde. Like, I have a lot of heavy facial hair. You can see it here. I've got this really heavy facial hair, but see how blonde it is? Very blonde. It's just right here. I get these little patches of darker hair. Yeah, I'm walking again, and that's making me feel better. Well, maybe instead of going back to carnivore completely, keto, Grace, why don't you just try doing like a meaty Monday? I actually thought about cycling. I want to give carnivore a full 30 days. And starting today, I'm giving up heavy cream. So there's not going to be, and I'm only going to allow myself 1 ounce of cheese every day. That's going to be my only dairy. So dairy-free keto is going to be very excited that I'm going to start cutting out dairy and see if that's what's causing it. What I'm doing is I'm going to an elimination diet. I want to eliminate all the things that could be impacting me and slowly start adding them back. And hopefully I'll move the scale. Yeah, I was diagnosed. They didn't have. Yeah, my body's trying to figure this out too. Okay, makes sense. Oh, yeah. So I'm going. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have been strict keto, strict original keto, 70% fat, 25% protein, 5% carbs. I did that for my first year. I only lost 24 pounds. Then I came into this year and I discovered Tammy from Keto and the Chaos, and I started doing higher protein um, keto. I was still counting total carbs. I was still watching, I've never been one to eat a bunch of processed foods. You guys know I cook, I do meal prep and everything else. And I track. So I was following that for a while and I still didn't see a lot of success. So at this point, I'm still watching FYI. Most of the times I cannot comment when at home. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Michelle. I got your message too. Thank you so much. I'm going to start with Monday. Yeah, do it with us. Me and Wendy are doing Meatful Mondays. And if you haven't joined Keto Grace, if you haven't joined Wendy Barron, she's got a Keto Through the Holidays Facebook page. The Two Good Yogurts is so hard for me to resist. You know what? But here's the thing. So if I strip myself down and I commit to just 30 days of nothing but clean meat, nothing processed, I'm not talking McDonald's hamburgers, I'm not talking any of that. I'm talking real meat patties, real chicken, real that I've cooked myself, that I've prepared myself. If I stay with clean meats and I do that, I can slowly start. Number one, I'm going to be able to answer the question for myself, will carnivore work for me? And if I do it for 30 days and I'm not losing any weight and it's not taking care of the binge eating and my sugars are through the roof, whatever, then we know that that's not what's good for Melanie. And then I slowly start bringing vegetables back into my diet and I come up with another plan. I dust myself off and move on. I mean, medically speaking, it should work. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. I'm also going to get back into resistance training. I'm going to start doing my planking again and start doing resistance training. I love the Two Good Yogurts. Oh gosh, I know, Cindy. But look at what you've done with your HGA1C. That's incredible. And I want you guys to remember something. In the month of April, I did no cheats, no sweets, no treats. And for an entire month, all but 3 days, and not even a whole day, just one thing was either a cheat or a treat, right? And I did not lose any weight at all, but I lost 2.5 inches on my waist. So there are going to be times where you could be following the most strict protocol. Look at Tammy just put out her DEXA scan video, and she's had two DEXA scan videos that I've watched where she didn't lose a lot of weight, but she lost body fat. So it can happen. We could be losing. I have people telling me that I look thinner, and because the scale tells me no, then Sheila takes over. So there's that. For keto and that jelly fat to keto just started. I heard of it. Yeah, for keto. No, I haven't. The fat to keto. Oh, hello, Brown Girl Life. You're doing Meaty Monday. That's awesome. Hey guys, I got 23 people in the room and only 14 people with a thumbs up. So if you can, before you leave here, please give it a thumbs up. Help my channel grow. Did you see Nacine? Nacine Keto Mama, she's almost at 3,000 subscribers. That's awesome. And I think Joni's approaching 4,000, isn't she? Mine's not growing that fast. Planking is on deck for my workout tonight. Oh my gosh, that's great. What would you guys think, the ones that are in this room, what would you think about me starting to do a plank in the mornings like I used to? Your Sheila is Veronica. Yes, that sounds like a Sheila name. Cindy, that's a good name. So everybody that's in here, what is your Sheila? Have you named your Sheila? Have you named that nasty, wicked woman that tells you that you're no good? No, I'm not having the PB treats. I have not. Going forward, I don't know that I'm going to finish that review. I just got 500 yesterday. All right, 500 subscribers? I thought you were bigger channel than I was. Joni said, yeah, she's almost at 4,000. Yeah, she's going to be big time. People love Joni. Is doing Dr. Westman. I do that plan as well. Yeah, I was doing Dr. Westman. Keto in the Chaos follows Dr. Westman. I was doing that for a while, and I don't know. My life has been kind of crazy, so I'm just where I'm at right now, and I'm just going to give it a good college try. I thought you were a bigger channel than me, Wendy. How do you like it? Okay, you guys saying hi to each other. Keto Connect mentioned her in one of their videos this week. She'll probably get a few subs from that. I would hope so. I would hope so. Yeah. So anyway, I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me and your private messages as we've been sitting here. You're where it is at. You know, I never expected the day that I started YouTube. I gotta be honest. I hoped that one day my channel would be big. But, you know, that's a whole lot of arrogance too. That's me assuming that everybody's gonna like me. They're gonna like my content. They're gonna like my personality. And I'm kind of weird. So I'm like one of those foods that you taste and you really don't know if you like it or not, but you keep eating it anyway. Okay, hold on. I don't have a name for her yet. I need to come up. You do. You do. Karen, maybe. Misty. Shut up, Karen. That's what you need to do. Next time you get really frustrated, if you want to name your person, mine is Sheila. If you want to name your person, next time you get mad, just be in a room by yourself and go, shut up, Sheila. And see how that makes you feel. And name her. Name that biatch. Okay. Oh, Michelle, Keto Diamond was mentioned by Keto Connect. Not Karen. I'm sorry, Karen. I love you. I didn't know. I'm trying. Renee. Oh, Renee. Renee was my bully in high school. She bullied me. She pulled my hair. She set my hair on fire. She stuck gum in my hair. She pushed me into my locker one time. Yeah. Yeah. So Renee would be a good name too. You can use Sheila. You can use Sheila. Okay. Hey guys, my husband is calling me from the other room. He's got the movie started and I really need some connection time with my hubby. So I'm going to be going. I want to thank you for all coming here. Saying my full name when I do bad. Oh. Yeah, let's see if I can do my mom's imitation. Melanie Diane. That's how my mom used to call me when I was in trouble. Melanie Diane. Heather. Yes. Hi, Lori. Chantel. That's a good one. Yes. All right. Yes, you're late to the party. You're late to the party, yeah. I'm going to be getting off here. Hubby and I are going to curl up on the couch and I'm going to get some snuggles and some lovin's for my beautiful fur babies and my hubby and call it a night. Thank you so much. Hey, Happy Lux. Yes. Thank you guys for all your love, all your support, all of your encouragement. I really just needed to hear that. I really just needed to hear that tonight. I needed to hear that you felt like there's a place for me here and that, that I'm helping you. That made me feel really good and filled up my heart. I got, well, my mom was mad. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I love you. Good night, Wendy. Thank you for coming, Lori, Keto Grace, Cindy Brown, Roseo, Tracy, Brown Girl Life, Lori, Happy Lux, Michelle, Rosio. Let's see, I don't want to, Karen. Karen's always here. Karen's great. Misty. I don't want to miss anybody here. I had at one time 25 people in the room. That's why I don't want to miss anybody. But I guess there was a lot of watchers. All right, guys. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back. I'll be back.